Problems and Potential Solutions, Module 6. As a food handler, you will experience problems within your workplace on a day-to-day basis. These problems could actually be potentially fatal to your customers. We here at SafeFoodTest.com know this and have prepared the following slides with that thought in mind. As you go through this final module, on your way to take your final assessment, look for ways you can apply these solutions in your workplace. Our goal should always be to prevent foodborne illness and death. In Module 6, food handlers will learn problems and potential solutions with temperature control, problems and potential solutions with cross-contamination, problems and potential solutions with cleaning and sanitizing, problems and potential solutions with cooling food, and lastly, problems and potential solutions with personal hygiene. Problems and potential solutions with temperature control. Keeping hot food at 135 or above during hot holding, and keeping cold food at 41 or lower sometimes is a challenge for food handlers. Food handlers who do so effectively can help prevent pathogen growth. As a food handler, it's our job to verify these temperatures and to make corrections or notify the manager when you notice temperatures not within range. SafeFoodTest.com recommends checking hot and cold foods at least every 2 hours. Problems and potential solutions with cross-contamination. Cross-contamination can occur when bacteria are spread from one food or food contact surface to another. This is especially common when handling raw meat, seafood, poultry, eggs. The key is to keep these foods and their juices away from other foods, such as ready-to-eat foods. To prevent cross-contamination, remember to separate raw meat, seafood, poultry, and eggs from other food in your refrigerator. Use one cutting board for fresh produce and a separate one for raw meat, seafood, and poultry. Never place cooked food on a plate or surface that previously held raw meat, seafood, poultry, or eggs. Do not reuse marinades used on raw foods. Problems and potential solutions with cleaning and sanitizing. Pathogens can spread throughout the kitchen and get onto hands, cutting boards, utensils, countertops, and food. Pathogens can already be present in the food we purchase, such as raw fruits and vegetables. To ensure that your hands and surfaces are clean, be sure to wash your hands with warm water and soap for at least 20 seconds before and after handling food and after using the bathroom. Wash and sanitize cutting boards, dishes, utensils, and countertops after preparing each food item. Rinse fresh fruits and vegetables under running tap water, including those with skins and rinds that are not eaten. Rub firm-skinned fruits and vegetables under running water or scrub them with a clean vegetable brush while rinsing with running tap water. With canned goods, remember to clean the lids before opening. Problems and potential solutions with cooling food. Not cooling food correctly is bad and sometimes cannot be corrected or fixed. Once a food has been cooled improperly, you cannot go back. Even if you reheat it, there are toxins produced in the cooling process that cannot be cooked out. This is even more important when you have large food items such as roast, turkeys, thick soups, large containers of stews, chili, and large containers of rice or refried beans. These foods take a long time to cool because they are so big. If the container is tightly covered, the heat cannot escape and the cooling is slow. Commercial refrigerators are designed to hold cold food at the proper temperature, not cool large quantities of food. Some proper cooling methods include dividing large items into smaller pieces, or pans and placing them in an ice water bath, stirring the items in an ice water bath with a utensil or an ice paddle, using an ice paddle to cool from the inside, using a blast or tumble chiller. When cooling foods, it is necessary to cool foods in stages. First, you need to quickly bring the temperature from 135 to 70 within 2 hours. Then you could put your item in the refrigerator or cooler to reduce the temperature from 70 to 41 in 4 more hours. The total cooling time should not exceed 6 hours. Time and temperature control for safety food should be cooled within 4 hours to 5 degrees Celsius, 41 degrees Fahrenheit, or less if prepared from an ingredient at an ambient temperature, such as reconstituted foods and canned tuna. Problems and potential solutions with bare hand contact and ready-to-eat foods. Bacteria that are transmitted through food by hands of food employees can be colonized with microorganisms such as Staphylococcus aureus, or contaminated with organisms from human fecal material such as norovirus, Shigella, or hepatitis A. Food can also be contaminated from raw animal foods with E. coli and Salmonella. These and other pathogens can get on the hands from a number of sources. They can then move from the hands to food during preparation and service. Any of these pathogens could be transferred to ready-to-eat foods when bare hands are used to prep and handle those foods. It is essential that food handlers minimize bare hand contact with ready-to-eat foods. The following control measure help provide additional safeguards: using utensils, donning single-use gloves, or using deli sheets. Always make sure to wash your hands thoroughly and often. You're almost finished. The final assessment contains 40 multiple choice questions. Read the question and select the best answer. You're required to get 70% or 28 correct to successfully complete this training. After successful completion of the final assessment, you will be able to print your SafeFoodTest.com certificate of training. Thanks again for choosing SafeFoodTest.com for your Illinois food handler training.